Wow, guys, I cannot believe I almost so forgot to share this with all of you. I guess you just have to walk a mile in someone's shoes for a minute, where I'm concerned, especially because when I was 17, I got with someone who was considerably older, especially when he was 17. And being naive, I got with a 22-year-old narcissistic, abusive, emotionally and physically abusive ex. And I walked that mile for like eons, guys. Like, you wouldn't even understand. And unless you've been there, you couldn't possibly. That said, I've gained great strength from that situation, from that circumstance. I have, I'm having a major brain fart here. What I was wanting to tell all of you, I may have to hit pause for a second, because when this happens, it's like my mind deletes and doesn't receive the download it's supposed to, and then I'm left oblivious, and that's kind of how I'm feeling at the moment. I knew exactly what I wanted to tell you all, and now I just lost it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to pause and regain my thoughts, I think. I think it's necessary, so I'll be right back with you, hopefully. Hopefully I can regain and capture, recapture what I needed or wanted to get across. I'll be right back. Hold that thought. Okay, so I suppose you're perhaps witnessing a total blackout, like blankout, not necessarily blackout, a blank out on my part here, because somebody ADHD that has some memory lapses, etc. It's like I don't know, when I picked up the phone, I had in my mind what I needed and wanted to say, or what I wanted to portray, although I never write anything down. I knew in my heart that I wanted to go forth, and I lost it, guys. I can't give you that. I don't know what I was gonna say. I don't, and I wouldn't got on here, and so I feel like this video is a waste of my time and yours. Really, I'm sorry. We can make jokes here, not because of all my allergies all over my body. This one is my most obvious one lately, as well as these wanting to make the presence known on my chin. So we'll make small talk, okay? My sores, my latest Morgellons flare-up. There we go. We can talk about that for a minute. And I accidentally picked this one earlier, and I knew better, but you gotta understand that Morgellons sores exhibit as no other source, ever. So it feels like shards of glass, like safety glass, or I don't know, or if you took a candle, for example, and depending on the temperature, the warmth and the moisture, right? Which Morgellons is all about fungal, bacterial, fire warfare, mind you. So if you took a candle and melted it down, okay, that would be a sore awning. Good moist day. If you took it and you took away some of those components, they would harden up, kind of like hard candle wax or a shard of glass or safety glass. Very painful. Very, very, very painful, guys. Very, very painful, in fact. I could say very painful enough times in the segment for you. if you're not already somewhat afflicted with Morgellons, how you could possibly even, because I couldn't think of the closest thing to saying, like, to stress how painful, like, how extremely painful. I'm already an individual that has been through multiple very invasive back surgeries and childbearing, mind you, and I thought that was the most painful. No, it can get more painful than that. It can, I assure you, and unless you've had Morgellons, I don't think you can relate to what I'm telling you. I don't, and it's not because I don't have faith in you. It's not. Okay, and I've had people get on the defense for this, saying, and many people are wise beyond their years. Many are. Okay, unless you've been through Morgellons or Lyme and such, you couldn't possibly relate to what I'm telling you. I promise you, nothing fits the realm of the mold. Nothing you could tell me could possibly relate. I don't believe or fathom. Now, mark my words, I could be wrong. I could. But I don't think so. I don't think so. I've been through a lot in life. And Morgellons takes a fucking cake, the icing, the whole kit caboodle. And guys, I don't mean offense when I say this shit. And I think I've lost some near and dear people to me. I don't mean, but those of you that are afflicted know what the fuck I'm talking about. Nobody possibly relate unless you're going through it. Guys, I love you all. I love you all. I'm not trying to undermine anybody. I'm not trying to, but you couldn't possibly, unless you've been there, relate, I don't believe, to what I'm telling you, unless you have Morgellons and such and the like. I don't think you could ever. That's not because I'm trying to say you're incompetent or that you're unintelligent. It's just, sometimes, unless in fact you've had that experience, you cannot relate to another individual. You just can't. It's like if I said, which I have, been aggravated, sexually assaulted, raped, had my clothes tore off me, in fact, and I don't want to live in that. That's a whole nother subject, because I was listening to some Paul's segments earlier, and it kind of goes into carrying that karma around and that baggage that we all cling on to, that past shit that we don't want to let go of, guys, that we need to let go of, so ultimately that we just really need to let go of, because that could have been like a vivid nightmare. Pinch me, I'm out of it, right? Kind of scenario. We are in a holographic reality, as is. So it's kind of like Paul said, though. It's like, pinch me, I'm out of this shit, because really, guys, we're not living this in the now. It's not in the moment. Now, like, my pain is real in the now with Morgellons, and that's a little bit harder to get past. My shit that passed, I need to forgive, live, and let go, you know what I mean, from the heart. I really seriously do, and so do you. But some of the shit, it's a little bit harder. Like with the Morgellons and the nightmare you live, that affliction you live now, that's a little bit different. I don't quite even know how to do that. But, I get where Paul's coming from. Like, let go, let live. What's in the past needs to be in the past. You look out there, that's gone. Guys, it's like a living nightmare you awoke from, or maybe you didn't. But you're not living in that now. So it's important to let that go now. For your sake, for humanity's sake, etc. I mean, let that shit, bygones be bygones. You know what I mean? Forgive, forget, let love, forgive, forget. Anyway, guys, I'll continue, but I just can't right now. I had a brain fart. I have memory issues, etc. So I guess I'll get back to it if it's important enough.